just continuing to animate my pilot episode with this new, lovely, new blue Yeti microphone. And I'm very thankful for it because it means that I can whisper and not have to wake people up. So that it's wonderful. I am doing this quite late on a work night. Oops. But yeah, I would like to get these hands drawn. I think that would be good. To maybe get the hands and the cups done, just the keyframes for them. And I think that'd be good going if we could get those done tonight. Because I've made progress on this scene today. Excuse me. Which makes a change. So I think I'm just going to start out by sketching the hands in this position and then moving the sketch around. And then we can actually draw the keyframes for real. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, let's see here. Okay, we can actually just erase this. I started something, but I was being dumb. I did it a little bit wrong. Oh, and also, if anyone would like to hear any triggers, any ASMR triggers, please let me know, and I will probably do them. I know short streams aren't really ideal for ASMR because, well, at least for me, the main reason I listen to it is to fall asleep, and it's hard to fall asleep to something that's like short, but I wanted to stream, so here I am. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I'm going to make it a longer one. But yeah, I hope my audio's okay. I didn't test it before stream. I forgot to do that. It looks fine, like visually. If there's like too much fan noise, please let me know. Yeah, the fan's going a little crazy right now. The fans are going wild. Wow. Not those kinds of fans. But yeah, let's see if we can just, this hand doesn't look that great already, so I'm actually going to change it a little bit. I'll just make this a storyboard layer, like really, really low opacity, and then I will just, because it looks like it's made of paper. This hand needs to be rounder. Hello, Alice. I hope you are doing well. I think that's a bot, actually, in my Twitch chat. Yeah, I think that is a bot. They're like, hey, nice game. What game, bro? What game? I'm drawing. I did stream Ina Dream Barbecue the other day, though. That's an interesting game. was definitely something. There was a mattress that had abdominal muscles. But yeah, let's see. So what did you guys do today? I'll tell you what I did today. I made a pizza. I made a pizza and it was very good. Well, what I had of it was very good. Unfortunately, my pet rabbit, as soon as this thing came out the oven, and I got it all cut up nice and like plated, like I had like 3/4 of it ready to go, and then I set it like on the arm of the chair as I was sitting down, and immediately my rabbit like jumped right into the middle of it. So she wasn't happy about that, and neither was I. But she's okay. She jumped right back off. It's just I didn't exactly want to eat it after that. So I just had the remaining quarter that I'd left, and it was very good. I do wish I had the other pieces of it for tomorrow, though. But I suppose it cannot be helped. That teacup is very, very big. In fact, I think I've drawn it before at this angle and it wasn't that big. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I might have to make a little adjustment right here. Yes, that's a very small teacup. Okay. And that is a very large teacup. Okay, I think I'm actually going to change something here. I think I'm going to get rid of this hand, even though it's looking good. And I think I'm just going to mute the storyboard, and I'm just going to draw my own hands from scratch. Let's see. How big is that teacup? Give me that. Give it to me, please. Give me. Copy that. And then I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm not even gonna bother calling it anything. I'm just gonna paste that. And then like cool. Just a little bit of a size reference. Teacup for scale, you know. And then she's gonna be sipping. Wait, what the hell? What's over there? Delete all that. But yeah, I have work tomorrow, and I'm doing this at a very late hour, and I really shouldn't be, but I want to, and I think my manager is actually going to put me on the long road again, that is supposed to be done in a van. But I don't have one of those, so I have to do it on foot. So, come tomorrow's stream, sleep deprived and in probably a lot of pain. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Teacup. So yeah, she'll just be holding it with this hand. Actually, you know, why don't we just trace that? Why don't we just trace that a little bit? Is that cheating? I don't think that's cheating. And then I'll put another hand under it, like supporting it. I think that's good. I think that's a good idea, actually. I actually think that is a good idea. So yeah, just like, give me this. I also want to try some triggers, so I think once we've done this, and I will do that. I tried editing my model a little bit, but I made this model like 2 years ago. Oh, hello. Hello down there. How you doing? You doing alright? Hop along now, okay. It's the little VTuber thing. Okay. But yeah, I made this model a couple years ago. So, and like, there are parts of it that I really don't like. Just like the way it's kind of set up. And it's the first one I've ever made. So, I think at some point soon I want to update it a little bit. Like, try and remake it. Maybe make it a little bit more detailed. And fix a couple things as well. Yeah. I guess got some quirks. Like, especially like I can make the eyebrows like clip through the eyes and stuff like that. And I was thinking about, well, I tweaked it a little bit today and I fixed it, some parts of it, but honestly I think I want to just make an entirely new one. Because like parts of it look janky, like the shoulders and stuff. I can't really fix those. Anyway. Can you guys hear like my stylus against the tablet? I don't know. I'll have to listen for that in the recording, because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know what's preferred. Also, like, yeah, I'm kind of there's so much of it that I don't understand right now. like stream elements and that. Stream elements and VTube Studio are two things that I don't understand one bit. But somehow we're here. Anyway, enough about streaming. The good thing about the route that I'll be doing tomorrow is that I get to see Archie again. You know how I mentioned Archie, the boxer dog that only has one ear and he's really old. Hopefully I get to see him again if he's outside. That's the one thing about being switched to a different route that I was like really sad about. But hopefully we get to see our boy. My boy, it's so good to see you. Get rid of that. Making these streams has made me realize just how much of like the animation workflow that I use is just like tracing like previous things. And I mean it works. Like it totally works, but it's just not particularly interesting to watch. So, but never mind. Also, there's something wrong with my tracking today. I think maybe since I tweaked the model. Is it like maybe the smoothing's different? I don't know. Maybe the parameters didn't copy overwrite or something. Anyway. So yeah, I should be drinking this. This might look better without the thumb, actually. What if we get rid of that? Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Okay, and then we need another hand to just kind of, be here. Because the previous frame, or the previous, like here. Hold on, the previous shot that we animated. She puts both hands on the cup. Oh god, that's loud. Oh wait, you can't hear that, I just realized. she puts her both hands on the cup. The cup looks really big in this shot. I know, but it has to be big, okay? Just, no one's gonna notice. It's fine. But I would like it if there was some continuity. So that's why I'm adding another hand. I'm trying to do it in my mind. Give me a cup. I have a cup. You can hear it if you want. Only if you want to. You don't have to hear it. I can't tap with this stupid glove on. Do you hear it? Do you hear the cup? So yeah, I have this cup, and okay, I'm beginning to see how one would hold a cup like this. Yes. Okay, yeah, I see. So the thumb would go on the side of the cup, and two fingers would go on the front of the cup, and then the smaller two fingers, the ring finger and the pinky finger, would go underneath the cup. At least that's how I seem to naturally hold a cup. So that's what we will do. So say your thumb's here, right, on the cup. We're probably not going to see the thumb. And then she's got one finger here. Or rather, two fingers here. This looks terrible. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me get my cup back. Okay. So the way I see it, it's more like maybe the hand is lower down. Maybe that is my problem. Oh, that's why. Okay. Turn the opacity up a little bit. But yeah. Oh, I completely forgot we were gonna do like some triggers. Let me see if I can get this hand. It usually takes me a few attempts to actually be able to draw hands, but I always get there in the end. I always get there eventually. I do suffer a little bit from sausage finger syndrome, like in my art, not in real life. Yeah, what the hell is this? these salad fingers. Wow. Okay, that's probably the worst hand I've drawn all week. Oh, I'm not afraid to show it. Not afraid to admit. Sometimes I can't draw hands. If I can't get this hand to work out, we might just do some lip syncing tonight. Let me take a look at what my hand looks like. Grab my cup. My cup. Oh, sorry. My cup. You hear my cup? I'm using this as a reference. Oh, hello. Hi, I see you in Twitch chat. How are you doing? This chat up here. This one. This is YouTube chat. So I'm sorry if your messages don't appear there. We are just trying to get some animation done for a pilot episode. And we're just kind of chilling and yapping. And basically, I cannot draw hands. How are you tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, wait, I need my reference. The stream is black. Is it? I don't know why the stream's black. That seems weird. Is the stream black? The stream looks fine on my end. That is very strange. Like you can't see anything at all. Wait, can you hear the audio? That's so weird. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go check my Twitch. Ah, okay. I see the stream crashed on Twitch. That's wonderful. That's perfect. Okay. That makes sense. Oh well, I guess we just be on YouTube now. looks horrendous. Indeed, that is simply horrific and horrendous and terrible. And then maybe we make the hand a bit bigger so that it's actually the size as the other hand. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Okay, that we can work with this. We can work with this. We can make this look acceptable if we just unsausage the fingers. The unsausagify. Yeah. But actually, I want the hand to be in this position, like during this keyframe, but in the previous keyframes, maybe it'd be better to have it in a different position, like, okay, this is really confusing looking, but delete that and get rid of that. Like here, for example, when the cup is like lower and closer to the camera, so it's bigger. Quote unquote camera, right? Yeah, that looks good. Alright. But maybe when it's here, this right hand is in a different position, like on the cup. Something a little more like how it is in the original storyboard. So, like, maybe we will look at the sketch again. Okay, I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna do a little trigger break. What should I do? Should I do the towel trigger? Or should I do trigger words? Or perhaps something else entirely? I think I will start with the towel trigger because it is my favorite. Let me just put this microfiber cloth over your head, if you don't mind. Would I be allowed to do that? Okay, thank you. Just pop it over like that, perfect. And then I am just going to I like this one because it sounds like someone like drying your hair or something. You know what I mean? It feels warm. Rather, yeah. I don't know. I just find it very cozy. I've ever found. Connecticut. Connecticut. I have never been to Connecticut. Okay, enough of that. Hello, you're back. It's good to see you again. Where did you go? You're under a towel. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, hey, I wonder. Consume water. Yes. Guy named Fish. Hydration. I consumed. I wonder. I was just about to say, I wonder if I'm animating a pilot episode. Just one that I've been working on for the past year, and I've gotten like not even a quarter of it done. But we persist, you know. We keep going. But it's all split up into shots, so wow, hello. It's hard to show it as a cohesive thing. But yeah. I don't know, this is just one of the previous shots, but I was about to say. Actually, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Never mind, it's fine. Let me continue. Oh, what am I doing? Ah, okay. Okay. No, I've only been animating for the past, well, since I started doing this. So I too am a newbie. But yeah, I'm sure anything you do is going to be amazing. I need to unsausage these fingers. They look a little funky right now. Like this one as well. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I'd love to see it if you do, you know. Are you here from Discord, by the way? Or you're just browsing YouTube, perusing the tube? Almighty fish. Glorious aquatic creature. These fingers are looking slightly better, but still a little groovy. okay, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm usually just, I usually just do these streams, to, like, keep me productive. And I'm usually just here, like, yapping to myself a lot. But it's good to have some company. Have you seen the Gaslight District, by the way? If you're into like animation and stuff, I watched that recently and it was really good. I love the art style, like the sort of 2D and 3D thing. That's the best looking show I think I've seen in a while. And I'm very, very excited for future episodes. I do hope it gets like a whole season. I think that's the plan for it. No worries. It's one of Glitch Productions shows. But yeah, this hand still looks a tad mangled. I should probably get going off to bed soon myself, because I have work in about 6 hours. Hey, that doesn't look half bad. Okay. Yeah, usually it takes me a couple attempts to make hands look good. I don't know how people can just, like, be confident in drawing hands. Where does the arm connect? A dinosaur animation. Oh, what kind of dinosaur? Perhaps a stegosaurus or a triceratops. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Let me fix this. Dinosaurs are cool as hell. Dinosaurs are freaking awesome. Dakotaraptor and Tyrannosaur. Ah, okay. Dakota. Oh, Dakota's another a good sounding word. Dakota. It's not my best hand ever, but it'll do. It'll do. Actually, I think it might just be this top finger that looks strange. Maybe if I just give it like an extra knuckle, because it's only got like one knuckle at the moment. Nope, that still looks weird. Okay, you know what? You know what? It looks fine. It looks fine. How to add sound? Well, usually what I do at least is make a storyboard first. So like for example, let me get my storyboard real quick so I can show you. Where did I save it? Storyboard and animatic. Yeah, so like, usually what I do first is like make a storyboard like this. So it's just like the key like frames. And then what you can do is you get like your audio before you like progress. Like you just make the storyboard and then you get your audio. So like you get your sounds and any like voice acting and music and stuff. And then you can like make a video of like the storyboard. And just put the audio in where it should be. So like you make an animatic. Let's see. Like this. Like this would be an animatic, so it's literally, it's like just the storyboards synced to like the audio.
Silly, destructive thing. Everything might as well be okie dokie.
Ugh, you're so infuriatingly not.
And then you can like animate over that, if that makes sense. That's the way I do it, at least. And I think it works because you can sort of time the audio to like the storyboard before you need to do like precise animation. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. I'm not that good at explaining things. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. And then I need to make a keyframe here for this hand again. Different hand pose. Let me just drag you like here. I'll just work off of that. it's nice to have some company for a change. Okay. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, wait, I can show you like a little bit of this scene if you want. Let's see. Let me drag this somewhere else so I can find the scene. Pilot, animate, seamstress, utility, early renders. Yeah, okay. This is like the shot that I'm working, or like this is the scene that I'm working on right now. Oh my god, that is so loud. I am so sorry. That is way too loud. But yeah, this is what I'm working on.
The clouds have been restless, and their activity grows in rising crescendo. Thus, I've enough fabric to last. I always appreciate the offer.
Of course. It's the least I can...
Okay, and then there's other clips, but that's the only one that I've actually like put together at the moment. Okay, something's not right here. Perhaps this finger needs to be longer. Or perhaps this finger just needs a little friend. I think the problem might be that here's his finger, and then the other finger has got to go like way down here, and that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't. That don't make a lick of sense. that's too extreme. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's give her fingernails. The fingernails definitely add something. You know what I mean? Just a little something. A little pizzazz. A little shebang. Okay, that is too much fingernail. That is more fingernail than anyone's ever gonna need. Okay, that's better. Okay, I think her hand shrinks too much between here and here, so let's try and see if we can make it look a little smaller. Okay, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Too extreme on this one. There we go. Make it more like this. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, that's all I really wanted to get done tonight. I gotta go to bed. I gotta be off to bed. But first, I remember what I was gonna say earlier. It was that I wanted to try, I want to see if, this microphone can pick up heartbeats. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. I like that as a trigger. So I'm gonna see. We're gonna see here. I'm gonna turn this gain down a little bit, just so that I can move the microphone without disturbing anyone too much. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna work. Can you hear it? Also, there's a plane outside. Alright.